Welcome back, I'm Roman. So today I'm going to discuss how to record a percussive instrument with not one, not two, but with 3 different microphones. Let's get started. So what brings me here today is about a year ago I tried to record my acoustic guitar in a stereo image. I tried, things that I saw on YouTube and some things that I read. So I never really liked the results that I got out of recording with 2 microphones. So one day I decided to record 3. So what I did was I picked a large diaphragm, a medium diaphragm, and I picked a small condenser dynamic microphone. And the characteristics of the microphones added together created a really unique sound. It sounded almost like 3 different types of ears were kind of synthesizing all of this audio into something that just sounded a lot more fuller, a lot richer. What I do is I keep a microphone right down the middle, and then I will pan one of the microphones to the right and one to the left. That allows the characteristics of the microphone to come through. I find that I don't have to EQ as much, and I can actually play around with panning during the recording process. So let me go ahead and show you how I have this set up. We got my microphone set up here. This is a typical configuration for me. I run it vertical. My room is longer than it is wider. And it's actually got a very short ceiling. So in this configuration, it works really well for me. I'm sure there's some math I don't know or quite understand, but acoustically it works really well. The AT2035 is on top. Medium, what I call a medium condenser microphone. I got the SM57, so a dynamic condenser, and then I also have the large diaphragm ML1. The characteristics between the 3 are different enough that when added together their sonic qualities really shine, and to me it really is like the best stereo image that I've ever recorded. I adjust them. So sometimes when I'm doing my acoustic guitar, I will actually, I might bring them down a little bit differently to highlight the different sounds and hit the different tonal qualities. So this might be more of the body, and this might be more of the neck. And this could be just around on the 12th, 14th fret. Something about the way that these capture the sound really kind of it just makes the instrument sound so much better. Now, even though it's up and down, I will pan one of these left and one of these right. And when I'm recording, if I want to record the performance, strong to the left, strong to the right, I will do that during recording. Typically what I'll do is I'll leave this microphone straight in the middle, very little processing, and then again, one of these to the left, one of these to the right. It's really up to you how you want to process it. Sometimes I add some compression to the middle channel, and then I'll bring these down. Sometimes I'll add compression to both of these and just leave this alone. It really just depends on what your application is and what instrument. So I've got 4 instruments that I'm recorded for you, and I'm going to show you what it looks like right now recording in front of these. And before I forget, the last thing I was going to mention is that phase issues. I tend not to have phase issues. I'm pretty happy. I've been doing this a while, and so I kind of feel like I have the feel for where everything should be. But again, 8 to 12 inches in front of the microphone, and these are both aiming in front of it, and my performance space is right here. And so with that, I'm going to let you watch me give the performance of a lifetime. Okay, so I've recorded all the tracks into Studio One, version 4, professional version, and let's get started and we'll see what it looks like in the DAW. In this instance, I have no compression. I did do a little bit of gain on a couple of them to level match them, which is one of the things that I mentioned earlier about doing. So let's go ahead and just give a single tambourine a listen. And then let's add the other 2. And these two, again, this 57 is hard left, 220-35 is hard right. Okay, to me that sounds just a little more fuller. And I didn't do anything with EQ. I've got a little more vibrancy to the sound. And let's try it with the Kavasa. Now Typhoon. Get back to where it's being placed. Let's go with paper tube. Now this, I think, is more better example of what the room effect. It feels like I was playing it just a little bit further away. So if I was to adjust this, that sounds a little more roomy. So in this instance, what I'd do is I'd probably just bring these two down. Actually, let's just turn these. So now they're not, they're just giving it a little more width, a little better feel. And the other thing I'd like to point out is that I'm also routing everything. So for instance, all three of my tambourines go to my respective tambourine bus. Same thing for the Typhoon, same thing for the paper tube. So let's do one more example real quick. Listen to all four of them. All right, everyone, so that's it. Thanks for hanging out with me. I appreciate it. If you got anything out of this video, or if you have any other things that you would like me to chit-chat about or demonstrate, please leave them in the comments below. And also subscribe, like, hit that notification bell. I appreciate it. And at the end of this segment, I am going to play a song called Inside Outside. Actually, is a song I released earlier this year in January, and it uses the same principles that I just described in this video. Thanks again. You all have a great day. Take care.